All right. So we're going to start off as if you're right behind me in class, and we're going to review everything we've done so far. And then I'll kind of watch you guys do it, and then we'll break down any sections that I think we want to iron out a little bit. Okay. So for the class inside the dojo, you guys are going to turn and face me. You're going to turn and face the camera. Are you guys? Oh, you're already facing that way. Never mind.
Richie, they can't really hear you from where you are.
What's that?
They can't really hear you from where they're standing.
All right, good. Well, they'll have to pretend they can.
Yes, sir.
They'll get to hear what Mr. Howe and Dr. Heitzman usually hear from me, right? All right, so here we go. Long four kata. So position and set, and then Kenpo kata, long four, hands to the side, bow, come back, and then go. Cha. Oh my gosh. Ha, 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 ha. Circle set. Arm drag. And then we go. I rake. And then thundering hammers. Downward block, thundering hammers. And then I think we did this part as well, right? Parry, sweep, clap, parry, sweep. So that's where we should have ended as of a couple of weeks ago, right? You guys have all that down? Perfect. Let's see how it looks.
Not well.
Not well? All right. Well, let's see how well you have it. Ready? And set. Long four kata. Amaya, you have Teisho. And step back, or off of that should have been thundering. Oh, you guys did thundering hammers already. Okay, so, well, let's break down a couple of different sections. Let's do this. That's not what I wanted. I wanted. Hold on, my screens are being annoying to me. Okay, so let's go through really quick arm drag, because a couple of details that some of you are just a little bit sloppy on is when we get to arm drag, remember I'm grabbing the arm and then I'm raking the eyes as I back fist the ribs, and then I'm back fisting the ribs as I punch to the head, right? So instead of arm drag looking like this, right, and my hands are just kind of flopping around, it should be that I go arm drag, rake back fist, side fist into my back fist, right? And then I go the other side, arm drag, rake back fist, my hands are to my head height and my rib height, and then I come back the other way. This hand is at the ribs, this hand is to the head, right? So there should be a noticeable difference between where my hands are instead of my hands just looking like that, right? So make sure that part's clean. We're gonna do it a couple of times and then we'll hit some of the other parts. So start with, we just did this part where you went back fist, right? So we're stepping back, arm drag, rake the eyes as you hit the ribs, punch the back of the head as you hit the ribs, and then step back with your left. Arm drag, left hand rakes the eyes, and then right hand punches to the head. And then step up and do it again. So we just went here, back fist, step back, arm drag, rake back fist, side fist, back fist. Step back with left, arm drag, rake back fist, side fist, back fist. And again, right side's forward from the back fist and step back. Arm drag, I rake back fist, side fist, back fist. Step back left, arm drag, I rake back fist, side fist, back fist, right? So let me see it without me a couple of times. Practice that without me, go. Amaya, show the difference with the height of your hands. That's better. Keep going. Good. All right, so that was better that time, right? So now after we get to that part, we'll just review this quick. So we just went 1, 2, 3. We step with the left, inward, or step with the right, inward block left, upward block with the right, inward block with the left. Punch down as you punch up, and then elbows come out, double chop. My right hand circles down like I'm pushing the back of the head as my left hand chops to the back of the head. Right hand comes up high like it's in a guard. And then I grab with my left and I pull their head up as I chop with my right. And then I step across with the left, inward block with the right, upward block with the left, step around, inward block with the right. Punch up and down, elbows come out, double chop, left hand pushes down as it circles around up into a guard, my right hand chops, and then I grab with the right, pull back and then chop, right? So let's hit that a couple of times. So we just did this arm drag. So we have our right hand punching, our left hand back fisting. Step across with the right as you go inward block left, upward block right, step with your left, inward block left. Punch up, punch down, or actually it's punch up, elbow down, elbows out, double chop, push down, chop with your left, right hand comes up high, and then grab, chop with the right. And then step across the left, inward block, upward block, step, inward block, and then elbow and punch, and then elbows come out, double chop, push down as you chop to the back of the head, grab, pull back, chop, right? One more time. So from the arm drag and step inward, upward, inward, elbow and then punch, elbows out, double chop, push down as you chop, right hand comes up, grab and then chop. Step with the right, left, inward block, inward block, elbow and punch, elbows out, double chop, push down as you chop, grab, and then chop. So let me see you practice that little section on your own for a minute. All right, so let's move on. Any questions on anything so far out of those two sections? Not so much. Okay, so let's move on. We just did this part, and then we're going to step eagle's beak, chop, elbow. This part's all pretty simple, right? So from here, it should be that you guys are facing the same direction I am. So you should be facing away from the camera. We pivot on the right foot, step, look deep over the left shoulder, upward block with the right hand. And then I grab with the right, I pull in as I claw to the face, grab low, rake as I back fist. And then I step across with the left. Inward block, chamber to the left side, and then upward block with your left. Grab, pull them in as you claw high, claw low, rake, and then back fist, right? Now my right foot steps back, so this is the eye rake part. Double brush parry, and then I step with the right as I grab with the right, step with the left as I rake, and then double side fist. One, and my hands are, left hand is on the top. I'm gonna trap with the right or left, back fist with the right, and then my left leg sweeps across as I inverted dart with my left hand. I plant forward with the left, step with the right as I brush parry on the left side of my head, right, left. And then I rake with the left as I step with the left, and then I step with the right, and then I go double side fist. This time my right hand's on the top, right? I trap with the right, back fist with the left. My left hand goes to the shoulder as I sweep with the left right foot, and then inverted dart with the right hand. Step with the right foot, step with the left foot, and then inward block. And that'll be the beginning of Thundering Hammers. So let's go back to this part. We just went clear back fist. So step back with the right, brush parry left, right. Step forward with the right as you grab with the right to rake. Step with the left as you rake, and then double side fist, left hand's on the top. Trap left, back fist with the right. My right hand slides to their arm as I sweep the leg out and inverted dart with the left hand. My left foot plants forward, and then I step with the right foot, brush parry right, left. Grab their eyes with the left as I step with the left. Rake as I step with the right, double side fist, the right hand's on top now. Trap with the right, back fist with the left. Left hand goes to the arm. I sweep their leg with my right as I do inverted dart with my right. Plant forward with the right, step around with left, inward block, right? So again, from this back fist. And step back, brush parry. Rake with the right, double side fist, left hand's on the top. Trap back fist, right hand hits the back fist. Slide the right hand down, sweep inverted dart, step with the left. Step with the right as you brush parry. Step left, right as you rake. Double side fist, this time right hand's on top. Trap back fist with the left. Slide the left hand to the shoulder as you sweep their arm and poke him in the eye with your right hand. Step around with left, inward block, right? So we'll practice that a handful of times. So this is like, again, you guys are behind me in class. So we start off facing this way, but then we quickly turn around and end up facing the other direction. So actually, let's do this, just so you guys can see me better as we're doing it. Turn and face away from the camera for the beginning part. And then when as soon as we do the brush parry into the right double side fist, you'll be facing towards me. So turn away from the camera. Good job, right? So now we're stepping behind with the right, brush parry left, right. Step right as you grab with the right, step with left as you rake, double side fist. Trap with left, back fist with the right. Sweep with the left as you poke him in the eye. Step with the left. Step with the right as you brush parry on the left side. Step with the left foot as you rake left, and then double side fist. Trap with the right, back fist left. Slide the left hand down, sweep as you poke him in the eye with the right, and then step around to your inward block. Right? Did that help at all?
I don't understand why you turn around in the first one and you don't turn around in the second one.
You don't really turn around with either of them.
When we're doing the IREC section, sir, are we doing the left and right hand versions facing the same way? We can't tell if we turn on the second one.
Yes, you're facing the same way. So if I do it the way that I just had you guys do it, just so you can try and follow along. is I go brush parry, and then I step, I rake the eyes, double side fist. Trap, back fist, grab, inverted dart. Step, step, brush parry, step, step, rake, double side fist, double side fist, trap, back fist, and then I sweep, inverted dart. So I'm still facing the same way on both of them. And then this step is leading me into thundering hammers. Oh,
But
you left me.
Go ahead, just talk. He can hear you.
Yeah, I
I,
can say.
what happened? Oh, here it is. Yeah, okay, push the wrong button. Okay, so in the first one, when you rake and step, you turn around.
Well, right, because of where the starting point is. So with the starting point, I was here and we just did this back fist. And now the strike is coming here. I go brush parry, rake, double side fist, da 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 da. In this moment, I'm basically facing that direction again, right? But then once I rake to do this, I'm facing back that way. So this
Okay.
is the inverse of this,
Okay,
right? Because I'm
so you do,
as I'm stepping off of like here, I'm in a crossing stance, right?
yeah,
With my right leg behind and my body is facing away from you. Okay. And then I do the move, boom, trap, inverted dart, step off the inverted dart. When I go here, again, I'm in a crossing stance with my body facing away from you. My left leg's behind this time. And then after I step and I do this, I'm facing back that same direction again. It's true, honest,
I'm sure it is.
right? So practice that section on your own a couple of times. Let me watch you guys, because that was part that everybody got a little lost on. On your own, go. Whichever way you want to do it, whatever makes you feel the most comfortable.
I have a question.
Yes?
So when you first go like this, you get back and then you go like this. But then you go like this. So the hand you go inside, you step back with that foot, right? You step back with that foot.
Say that again.
So when you're doing it, on the first side, so right here, if you step back, you have the foot that you have to bury or something, and on the other side.
I can start hearing you, but then as soon as you walk away, I can't hear anything you're saying. So don't show me, just ask me the question.
So the first side, the same thing. What foot do you step back with?
The right foot. So in the very beginning of the whole thing, we just came off of this part where we went upper black grab, rake, grab, back fist. My right foot steps behind. I brush parry left, right on the right side of my body.
Okay. Oh, okay, I see.
All right. And then I step in with my right, left, back fist with, or side fist with left hand on the top, trap, back fist, inverted dart, step, step. And then I'm on the right or left side of my body as I go right, left.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Boom, trap, back fist, inverted dart, and move on.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And then all right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add on the new section, all right? So let's pretend you guys have that down super well, right? So we just went to this side, boom, 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 inverted dart. We step around, inward block, rising back fist, hammer fist, back fist, claw, step behind with left, inward block, or downward block, inward block, rising hammer fist, back fist, tiger claw, and then we step behind, downward block, parry, leg check, claw to the groin, step behind with left, downward block, parry, leg check with left, claw. So we're facing backwards at a 45. Now you're gonna step with your right foot and you're gonna step forward at a 45, but in a horse stance as you go inward block, downward block. You guys with me? So inward block, downward block, and then you're gonna go hard bow forward, inward block, downward block, inward block, downward block. And then you step your left foot into a horse stance, inward block, downward block. And then you turn hard bow forward, inward block, downward block, inward block, downward block. All right?
Sir, we can't hear you over the chatter from the dojo.
Quit chattering in the dojo. Dojo, hey, what are you guys doing? I was explaining the whole next section. You guys are off playing Thundering Hammers, right? Are you watching? All right, so here's the next section. I'll do it facing you guys because otherwise you won't be able to see quite what I'm doing. So we just came off of, if I switch directions, we just came off of going, which way would I have been going? So I'd have gone to this side, right? So I just did, wait, I gotta regain my bearings here for a second. We just went here, leg check, grab, but it would be this side, my left side forward. Well, let me do it this way for a second first. So we just went, and then we go here, okay. So we just came off of this, which would be actually this side, right? My right foot is going to step all the way around to a forward hard bow or horse stance, and now I'm forward on a 45. And I'm going to go inward block, downward block facing forward. So I'm forward, and then I turn. Don't do it with me, just watch. Are you guys listening? So just watch what I'm doing. So I went inward block, downward block in a horse stance. I'm going to go forward to a hard bow. So I start in a horse stance, and then I go forward to a hard bow, inward block, downward block, inward block, downward block. And then I step forward into 45 with my left side, inward block, downward block. And then I lean into a hard bow, inward block, downward block, inward block, downward block. All right. So you're actually going to do it facing away from me, but I just wanted to turn and have you guys see what's happening. So I'm starting again in this backwards 45 with my left side in the front where I just clawed. I swept and I clawed. I'm going to step all the way around with the right foot to a forward 45. But I'm in a horse stance doing what they call the universal block, which is inward block, downward block. And then I lean forward into a hard bow and I do it 2 more times. And then I step with my left foot, inward block, downward block, turn into a hard bow, inward block, downward block, inward block, downward block. So you do this 6 times in a row and you just keep changing from one side to the next. And I start in a horse stance and then I go to a hard bow. And then I start in a horse stance and then I go to a hard bow. All right. So now doing it with me, it would be that we just came off of this part, downward block, parry, leg check, grab, claw to the groin. So you're facing away from me in that direction, and that backwards 45 in a crossing stance. My right foot steps all the way around, inward block, downward block, and then hard bow forward, inward block, downward block, inward block, downward block. Step forward with the left side, inward block, downward block, and then forward in a hard bow, inward block, downward block, inward block, downward block. Right? So again, we're backwards on this 45. Right? So from here, and then step around with the right foot. Inward block, downward block in a horse stance, and then a hard bow stance. Inward block, downward block, inward block, downward block. Step forward with the left foot in a horse stance from your left shoulder, inward block, downward block. And then from your right shoulders, you go to a hard bow, inward block, downward block, inward block, downward block. Right? Are you guys catching what I'm saying with all that and doing? Okay, so let's see it. And then hard bow, inward block, downward block, inward block, downward block. Yep. So do it again. So you're starting facing backwards at a 45. So you'd start facing away from the camera. Right. And now the right foot steps all the way around so that you're forward in a hard bow or horse stance first. And then 1, 2, 3, and then step forward with the left. Come from the left shoulder on the second one. Right? And as you guys are doing that inward block, downward block, it's not just going, right? It's from my shoulder, from my shoulder, from my shoulder, right? So picture like a punch or a kick is coming in and I'm blocking one and I'm striking with the other, right? Or it could be that I'm blocking a punch and I'm striking low with a hammer fist, right? So it's like a block and a strike at the same time. If you've ever seen The Second Karate Kid when he was in Japan, that's basically what he was doing, was this exact same motion. Classic stuff. Adesh, you don't look like you're doing much. It's inward blocks and downward blocks, Jim. You're doing like outward block and something. It should come from like my right shoulder. I go downward block left, inward block right. And then for my left shoulder, downward block right, inward block left, right? Inward block, downward block, inward block, downward block. Yes, that's the motion. That's better. Right. Right. So that's it. It's a very simple section when you think about all you're doing is this. You're doing this 6 times in a row. And I'm going horse stance on the first one, hard bow, hard bow. Horse stance, hard bow, hard bow. It's that simple, right? Horse stance, hard bow, hard bow. Horse stance, hard bow, hard bow. All right. And then we add on, which we'll try and add this on really quick. So, oh yeah. We're almost done. Here's all you have left to do. So once you go from here, 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 you're going to step back and go parry, grab, front kick, parry down, cat stance grab, front kick, parry, parry, parry down, front kick, uppercut, parry down, front kick, uppercut. And then we're done with at least the part of long four we're going to do for certification, right? Did you guys get all that?
Yes, yes, sir.
Sure you did. All right, so walk through it with me as best you can. I know it's hard for you to hear me, but again, for the class that's in the class, this is what Mr. Howe and Dr. Heitzman work with every single week, right? So you're getting a viewpoint of what they get every week. So we just came off of the left side is forward, and we went inward, downward, inward, downward, inward, downward. You're going to step back with your left foot, parry down with your right hand, parry or grab with your right. So almost picture like somebody was punching at you and I pushed their punch down and then I grabbed it, right? So I step back with the left, push down in a horse stance, grab as I go to a cat stance, and then I front kick with the right. And then I step back at a 45, push down with the left hand, grab with the left hand as I draw back to a cat stance, front kick with the left. And then I'm gonna step to the side with the left, push down with the right, push down with the left as I go to a cat stance, front kick with the right, and then I go to an uppercut with my left hand in a guard. And then my left hand pushes down, my right hand pushes down as I go to a cat stance, and then I front kick with the left, and then plant down uppercut with my left hand, right? And so we'll set back up. So we're in a hard bow stance forward at this 45 forward, inward block, downward block. Step backwards with your left foot first, push down right, re-grab with the right as you go to a cat stance, front kick with the right. Plant back at a 45 with the right foot as you push down with your left. Draw back as you grab with your left, front kick with left. Plant directly to the side with your left, push down right, draw away into a cat stance as I push down with the left, front kick with the right, and then uppercut in a horse stance. Push down with the left, push down with the right as you go to your cat stance, and then you're gonna front kick with your left and then uppercut left. And let's do it again. Inward block, downward block. Which way do we go first? 1, 2, 3. So the left hand's on top in an inward block. Step back with the left at a 45. Push down, re-grab, front kick with the right. Step back with the right, push down, re-grab, front kick with left. Plant to the side, push down right. Draw back to a cat stance as you push down with the left. Front kick with the right, uppercut with the right. Push down left, push down right, front kick left, uppercut left. Right foot comes to the left, and then we bow, and we're done. There you go. And that is all she wrote.
That's the whole entire kata.